Struggle, you know, one of my funny stories not gonna tell, but was one time when I had to take him to rehab. Oscar and I laugh about it, and Kris laughed about it a little bit afterwards, but because we can laugh at all those kind of sad, sick moments. But everybody knows that Kris had, hundreds of demons that he was fighting, and we were all trying to help him. And somebody mentioned to me the other day that if somebody went and said he's in a better place, they were going to punch him. And I kind of agree with that, but whatever you believe in. But the only thing that gives me comfort, and I think should get everybody comfort, was that he woke up every day facing demons. And if there's only any comforting thing, it's that he is not waking up facing those demons anymore. And he couldn't get rid of them, so I feel okay about that. And finally, I was carrying through his Facebook because his brother John, who I think is still here. John, are you still here? John, Kris's brother John is here. Anyone that knows him? John Jacobi, but I got access to Kris's iCloud, and as I was looking for porn that didn't exist, I came across something, and it really shocked me, and I'm like, did Kris really write this? And I really need everybody to be quiet for this.
Quiet!
So you would have never known Kris was, I need some light there, Oscar. Can you give me some light? You would never know that Kris, I don't know if anybody's ever seen this, but it's the first time I saw it. I don't know if Oscar's seen it, but Kris wrote this, and it was just on a text, the little note thing. So this was a night at Respectables, which we have hundreds of legendary nights, but this was one night in particular that we always talked about that was kind of like legendary for Respectables and also for Kris. And he wrote this, and if you can see, it's even like laid out like a poem. Did anyone think that like Kris Jacobi would lay something out like that? It was, yeah, all right. So this is from Kris, and it's titled "Beasties and Me."
Okay.
Gosh, God, how hard is it to just be quiet for 5 minutes?
People are just fucking rude.
I know it's social media and you want to Instagram, but just 5 minutes. Thank you. So, Beastie and Me, a DJ story featuring the Beastie Boys. My favorite DJ memory involves the Beastie Boys, Respectable Street, and a power failure.
I loved it!
Are you retarded? Is it possible to just close your mouth for 2 minutes?
No, these people are fucking retarded.
Jeez.
Oh, I hate to say that word on the
Beasties and Me, a DJ story featuring the Beastie Boys. My favorite DJ memory involves the Beastie Boys, Respectable Street, and a power failure. It was a steamy summer Wednesday night, back when there was a line down Clematis to Rosemary to get into RSC at closing time. Kirby's Kris Kent's definitions, please, would line the street in front of the club. You could still park across the street, and there was always a guy there to watch your car, in quotes. The dance floor was packed, the stage was packed, people were dancing on the tables. Nothing unusual for a Wednesday night. The energy was through the roof. I think back at that time, I would play Josh Wink's Higher State of Consciousness right around the apex of the night, and people were going ballistic. What lights were actually working that particular night were frantically sweeping around the club, the smoke machine obnoxiously blowing people down, glow sticks, napkins flying. Gadunk, power out, silence, blackness. Chase.com. Everyone turns and looks at me. Yeah, I did it. Stop looking at me. I didn't do it. Silence, blackness, silence, blackness. Booing, looking at me. Gadunk. Thank Christ, power's back up. Hit play. Train spotting, number 13, Born Slippy, works every time. Party is back on, I'm off the hook. No harm, no foul, business as usual. Good dunk. Fuck, panic, waiting, still nothing, shit, power on the whole street is down. They're looking at me again for answers, shit. I have an idea, I need to shush everyone. So I do the big quarterback do when they walk up to the line in a hostile environment. How does that go? What do they do?
Very good.
The quarterback, what do they do? Showed me like an hour ago. Anyway, jeez. Environment, flopping my arms, shush. With everyone still staring at me and loaded with Rumpelmint's courage, I did my best Mike D, screamed, now. Here's a little story I got to tell about three bad brothers you know so well. It started way back. That was all it took. Then bought it and loved it, and they sang the entire track. I had even forgotten all the words. Not them, it was perfect. And right when we were all done singing and screaming and shouting, the power came back on as if to congratulate everyone on a job well done. That night was saved by the Beastie Boys, and I will never forget it as long as I live. It was perfect, and it really happened. So that's my tribute and everlasting memory of MCA and the Beasties. Rest in peace, my two.